Hello and welcome to WINOL Sportsweek. I'm Liam Garahan. Coming up on today's show, Winchester City's manager James Taylor talks exclusively to Sportsweek.
You know, it's hard work getting out a team to compete at this level without no money.
And his team take on WINOL Woodwork. But first, the University of Winchester has just announced the shortlist for its annual Colour Awards, which recognise great achievement in sports. Lewis Salter went to speak to some of the nominees.
The nominees for this year's Colour Awards were announced earlier this week, and after impressive seasons, all those selected feel they deserve the titles. Nominated for Club of the Year, Dodgeball believe they should take the award.
Well, we clinched promotion last year from Div 2. That was at my first year, so that was a huge achievement for Dodgeball. But we thought we'd struggle a bit higher up with teams that we didn't really think we'd cope well with. But we're sitting second in the league and we could clinch promotion Sunday. So it's just putting Dodgeball in perspective, really. We've come out of nowhere to have national players and back-to-back promotions. I think that's what makes Dodgeball a real club, because we do manage to bring people together. We've hosted 2 inter-sport tournaments that have brought other teams within the university together, and it gives them a chance to experience it as well.
After raising large amounts for charity, the cricket team feel they've earned their place on the shortlist for the Raising and Giving Award.
In our charity event we raised around £652, I think it was, doing a 5-mile run in our cricket pads, cricket gloves, just the most cricket attire we could get, wearing pink, and we did it for breast cancer, and we got loads and loads of people giving money to us like on the day through websites and stuff. So yeah, around 650 quid we raised. Being as successful as we possibly could have been, I think we remained unbeaten through the league. Not only just like winning closely, we've absolutely demolished teams this year, so it's been, I think we deserve that nomination, if I'm honest. We've done very well this year, very successful. Yeah, obviously the other teams nominated have done very, very well as well. I think there's a few other promotions in there, but I think we stand a chance. We remained unbeaten throughout the year in our league and won the league indoors, so yeah, I don't see why we couldn't be Team of the Year.
Despite an underwhelming start to the season, the Netball Seconds managed to place second in their league and have been rewarded with a nomination for the Most Improved Team of the Year.
Well, we had a pretty rocky start to the season to begin with, but we were at bottom for quite a while because we lost the first couple of games. But then after that, we just trained a lot harder and we got up to second in the table and we finished second. So it's a pretty good end to the season for us.
And this was through commitment from all team players, through training and matches. Even when we weren't doing very well, everyone still kept going. And there was good, strong teamwork between our 2 captains and vice-captain. They made some really good decisions which benefited the whole team. And then we've worked really hard together, and like I said, even when we weren't doing very well, we all kept going, we kept giving each other advice and able to pinpoint where we needed to improve.
The Football Thirds managed to win their league this year and gain promotion, a league that contained both the seconds and the fourths. They have subsequently been nominated for Team of the Year and may take the place as Football Seconds.
Yeah, it's in discussion at the moment with the SU. The Vice President and President are talking about it, but it'd probably be the best thing for the university because we've become a club and a tier system now that we want to become more structured, so the second team would therefore have to be the now third team. A lot of emphasis is put on to try and get the seconds to be promoted, and then obviously hard work from myself and Bertie, I'd say, pushed us through. And yeah, I think we've got a good team spirit and everything. Everyone knows of the third team now. We'll be in the Western 5A. The first also got promoted up to the 2A, so we're a couple of things behind them, but hopefully we can close the gap on them.
The Colour Awards ceremony will take place after the Easter break. Lewis Salter, Winchester News Online, Winchester.
Winchester City currently sits second from bottom in their league table, having won just 4 of the 26 games since James Taylor was appointed as manager. The Citizens' League position does concern Taylor, despite the fact that relegation is off the cards this season. Thomas Baxter caught up with him to discuss his side's form.
Despite Winchester City's lowly position in the Evo Stick Division 1 South and West, they were out of relegation danger due to Sholing pulling out of the league. Manager James Taylor looks back on his 6 months in charge at the Den plan with optimism. but believes there is room for improvement.
I've enjoyed it, but it's been very hard because of the lack of finances. But it's been a big learning curve, so we've got a bit out of the season. We've just got to finish off now. We've just got to take every game as it comes, sort of thing, old cliches, and just try and do our best, to be honest with you. It's hard work getting out a team to compete at this level without no money. Well, we've not been great. There's no point in lying about it. We haven't done enough to win games, but we've got a very young side, very inexperienced, and when you haven't got the experience, we make mistakes, and that's what's happened. We've made mistakes at crucial times, and no one's beaten us by many goals, but we've just been losing by the odd goal.
With only 6 players at a recent training session, it is clear how big a problem Taylor is facing. Thomas Baxter, Winchester News Online.
Hampshire County Cricket Club have been touring Barbados in preparation for the upcoming season. So Jack, how have they been getting on?
Well, Liam, they start off with a 2-day friendly against Warwickshire, which they drew, with Liam Dawson scoring 80 and Chris Wood and David Griffiths sharing 2 wickets apiece. They then had a 2020 match against Yorkshire, which they lost, with the only score of note, Mark Carberry, scored 42. But in the final game, they won by 3 wickets. James Thompson getting 3 wickets and Liam Dawson top scoring 27. That's the pre-season over, and the first game of the season is on Wednesday, April the 12th. That's at home to Leicestershire in the LV County Championship Division 2.
Thanks, Jack. So what have you been up to since the end of Challenge Griff?
Well, Liam, I went down to Winchester City FC as they took on WINOL Woodwork. Let's see how the Evo Stick South and West side got on. Winchester City have struggled in the Evo Stick South and West this season. WINOL Sports travelled down to the Denplan Stadium to see if they're any better at hitting the crossbar as they took on WINOL Woodwork.
Rory Anderson, aka Prolifical, aka Chump Dancer, aka Winner. Jack Smith, Utility.
Nolan, embarrassed.
With a low turnout in training, I had my chance to impress.
Jack Griffiths, the English Gareth Bale.
So, Winchester failed to hit the target. Watch Sportsweek in the coming weeks to see if this mammoth total can be beaten as more clubs take on WINOL Woodwork. Jack Griffiths, missing crossbar since 1991, Winchester News Online.
That's all from Sportsweek, but for more award-winning news, sports and features, log on to winol.co.uk. Goodbye.